Hi everybody, Electronics here, and today we're gonna be playing Jaina at the Towers of Doom, and let's have a look at our team compositions. It's gonna be Jaina, Sonya, Greymane, Tyrande, and Chromie versus Sylvana, Small Furion, Johanna, Kerrigan, and Greymane. So they have two melee assassins with really good engage, and I actually don't know what build to go for this game. Because we also have a really good team comp for Jaina. We have 2 stuns, which means that our Blizzard will get guaranteed hits. Also we have Chromie, which means our Blizzard will once again get guaranteed hits, because we know exactly where the enemy is going to be, and they will probably get stunned. So we have really good combos, we have really good synergy with our team. But at the same time, enemies have 2 melee assassins, and I'm really tempted to go for the Cone of Cold build. Because Jaina actually got a lot of changes in the last patch. Not as much as Zagara, definitely not as much, but she definitely got really pretty big changes. Like Blizzard now, it received kind of a buff, because the potential damage for Blizzard actually went up if you hit all 3 of the waves of ice. But if it's only 2 hits as before, it's actually less damage, and the first wave deals only like 148 damage, which makes it as the weakest skill Jaina has. Whereas previously it was also the case, like Blizzard was definitely the weakest, but the difference was like 5%, with like Frostbolt would do 5% more damage than Blizzard. Now the difference is actually pretty big. So you definitely want to have Blizzard as your first attack. Oh my god, look at that combo. Oh, one more hit. One more hit and it would be enough to kill them. So, which build are we going for? Actually, I feel like we need to go for the poke build, and for going for the poke build, actually we'll go for Lingering Deep Chill. If I had the talent when we fought Malfurion there, he would have been so dead. But sadly I didn't. Well, I killed, but Kerrigan has her charge once again. Okay, it's fine. Damn it, it's kind of bad that Tyrande died. If Tyrande actually survives that, we could have fought that Greymane and Kerrigan follow up. How's Greymane doing? It's fine. So at level 4, I will actually go for the Frost Armor. That way the fact that they would hard engage on us wouldn't matter as much. Otherwise I would have gone for Arcane Intellect maybe Frost Shards if I felt like it, but we'll go for Frost Armor. We need it. We need that basic attack reduction, because that way Greymane's combo wouldn't kill us. And Kerrigan's combo with like double strike wouldn't deal as much damage as it could. So that's definitely helpful. Definitely helpful. So I countered, stopped their push here, which is really nice. If they would have gotten these towers, it would have been kind of big for us, because they would have reached level 5. And we would have been only level 4 for this shrine spawn, which is not great. But with the Arcane Intellect, this will... Frost Armor. I almost picked Arcane Intellect, and that would have been a huge mistake. So if Sonya actually hard engages them, we can easily blow them up, especially since we have... Sylvana's actually used her Banshees to harass us instead of an escape, and that allowed us to kill her, because there was no way she could have ran away. And we can actually contest their shrine right now, which is really nice. Or we can just kill Jaina. How you doing? Yeah, I thought so. That's good enough. We killed a couple of people. It's better to kill people here rather than do damage to the core, because you don't need to do immediate damage. Man, we are so out of mana. If we had some mana here, we could have blown up Greymane. You don't actually need to do damage to the core, like just constantly. You just need to do it. You need to win the end of Towers of Doom, not the whole game. Whereas on other maps you actually need to be winning constantly, because that way there's a threat of backdoor, there are minions constantly pushing, all of that stuff, catapults. This map doesn't have any of that. It's all about like winning the end. Like if in the end we just constantly deny them all of the shrines and just get the shrines ourselves, there is nothing that they can do to prevent us from winning the game. And that's exactly how we are gonna play it, hopefully. Okay, so how are we doing here? I didn't want to flank them because the root would have been pretty strong, but if we can get any sort of... There we go. Can we get a stun on Greymane? We actually got a stun, which is really nice. I will go for Frostbitten. Your immediate thought with the buff for Cone of Cold might be to go for the Cone of Cold build, like with the Ice Flows, with the Numbing Blast, all of that stuff, just keep constantly spamming your Cone of Colds. But it's not what happens. It only reduces it to 5 seconds, and like, it's not enough in my opinion. Like, you definitely need more than 5 seconds to make it work. Okay, this is a great pickoff because this way we can contest their altar and grab ours without them actually contesting it, which is really nice. It's just that we need some guaranteed. Okay, I just wasted my blizzard, which wasn't great. Man, this is kind of bad. We are spread out, and Sylvanas is grabbing our. I almost killed her, but that's definitely not enough to kill her. Yep, there we go, good. We actually killed her, so let's actually grab our altar, because we are losing that. It was... yeah, at least we got one. They went too deep. Instead of stalling them... So what should have happened there is that we should have stalled them at our capture point and grabbed, like, we should stall them at their capture point and grabbed our altar. Instead, all of our team rushed into their altars and Sylvanas backdoored ours, which forced me to defend. And that way they had, like, kind of a favorable fight with the defender's advantage. And it just wasn't great. Also, Chromie died first, and that's not what you want to be happening. Like, Chromie is definitely... like, she needs to stay alive. She needs to be back there and doing her damage, doing her poke. I don't know how she died first, I don't know what happened there. Maybe Kerrigan hard engaged on her or something, but that definitely shouldn't have happened. And we are actually losing the bottom keep, which is not the best. I will help blow up this camp. There we go. We got it, but they do have more damage than we... We did kill some of them, but Greymane is now on the rampage. Yeah, it's just not great. If I had my mana and my ultimates here... Man, Jaina is so mana hungry, it's kind of crazy. Especially if you fight constantly, you really need to go back a lot. Even with the talent oh, we don't have... Oh my god. For some reason I keep thinking that we have Arcane Intellect and I try to regen mana. But we have Frost Armor, and it actually didn't pay off because they never really engage on us. Chromie, please. Chromie, do your damage. Do your thing, Chromie. Greymane, there we go. Okay. That was big. We defended our keep, but we paid a lot for it. We have now huge cooldowns and the enemies will actually respawn. So that wasn't really worth it in the end. That really wasn't worth it, because they will now be able to contest it and we don't have our ultimates. Me and Greymane. So that's not great, especially me. Greymane's 50-second marked for the kill. He actually went for marked for the kill, interesting. So marked for the kill also got changed. It now reduces... Basically, you can keep up the vulnerability permanently on the target if they just keep... We shouldn't be focusing... What happened there? Oh my god, that's huge. That's huge. That's a huge pickoff. Now I will grab the shrine, the altar, because there's no way they can contest this. It was a really good pickoff, but Sylvanas is constantly pushing. She is constantly getting our forts and keeps. Giving her team the XP advantage, constantly. Like, let's look at the XP. Yeah, look at that, 9,000, doubling other teams' contributions. That's really a really good job by Sylvanas there, but they are starting to lose the altars because of the split pushes. But at the same time, it's kind of worth it for the enemy team because in the end they will have slightly more XP than we do, and that can help us, help them a lot. So I'll go for Stormfront. It's basically, I want to build around Chromie and around Tyrande, the fact that we can land those long-range stuns and temporal loops. That way we can follow up with our Blizzard much more easily and do some really good damage. But yeah, the fact that Sylvanas is constantly just pushing is really annoying. We need a minion wave here. We need something. We do need to grab that fort back, but at the same time we need to defend bottom. I feel like that's actually a correct choice. If we can actually defend bottom instead of... wow, they blew it up really fast. We need Greymane here, without a doubt. We have our combos, so we will be able... There we go, we cleared the camp, that's good. Yeah, oh, I understand now. They used 2 of the mercenaries to blow up the fort, which it wasn't actually a good idea, I think. So we slowed them down, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Unless Sonya with the follow-up, the root, there we go, we rooted them. Can we actually get a kill? There we go, kills, but the fort is respawning and I need to get out of here as fast as possible because the fort slowing me down will just kill me. I do have a little bit of mana, so if Chromie uses her time loop on Kerrigan here, we could have killed her. We could have killed Kerrigan if Chromie actually went ahead and used her temporal loop. Please use your ult. Ult, Chromie, ult. Use ult. Man, come on. Oh my god, that was so, like, that was bad. I don't think that was a good idea. I don't think she should have went in and just destroyed the Kerrigan with a temporal. Oh, she has slowing sands. Oh my god, this whole oh, this is bad. The fact that she has... Oh, this is so bad. I build around the temporal loop. I build totally around the temporal loop and now we don't have it. But slowing sands is decent enough because it can also help keep their whole team actually in the Blizzard, but it's just... both of those skills are easily avoidable. Like, the reason Blizzard isn't as good as it could be is because people will just avoid it without a problem. Like, who the hell will stand in 2 crashes of Blizzard and now it has 3 crashes? Who would do that? But like, the same applies, the exact same approach applies to the slowing sands. Like, nobody will walk through that, so it's like irrelevant. I will grab Snowstorm because I think we need the radius. We do need the radius, in my opinion. Unstoppable. A kill, good. We actually killed her. No, the mercenaries, damn it. Can we get some damage in Malfurion? No. We completely avoided that. We need this fort back. Do we have enough damage? If we had Greymane here, we would have had enough damage, but... Man, this is not great. This is as good as it gets. I need to go back now and regen my mana because the altars spawn in 10 seconds. And that's not great. That's not great. They have 2 up top. I can stall, except Sonya just decided to give it up. Man, we are losing this pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. Okay, Jaina is slowed. We killed Kerrigan. Yeah, we keep killing them. That's really nice. Everything about this game so far is really good. Okay, okay, okay. We need the boss. We can get the boss really fast. We have more people, we have everything. We can just get it right now. Come on, people. Rush it, let's rush it. The boss has so little health, we can kill them really, really fast. Like, look at that, it's almost dead. Like, I really like this boss because it's very different from other bosses in the way that it's so easy to kill. So by the time enemies react to you being like, oh, they might be doing the boss, you are already done with it. And it's very important, like, in terms of predicting like the enemy team plans and all of that stuff, which just like opens up so many strategic moves that you can do to get the control of the map, to be constantly aware of what the enemy team is doing and all of that stuff. I really like it. You kind of need to go for the ice block on Jaina. She doesn't have Bolt of the Storm, she doesn't have any escapes. This is like the only way you can save yourself if you make a mistake. And ooh, that might be a little bit too close, but the roots do we have enough damage to kill all of them? The Greymane, that's why I like Ring of Frost, like seriously, this is my favorite heroic in the game, probably. Like, look at how much we are able to accomplish with it. We just turned around the fight completely. And that's kind of the only thing that justifies Jaina compared to other mages. Because even the chase potential, it's better. Keltas is better. Keltas is just better as than Jaina. He has more damage, he has more crowd control, she has constant slows, but Keltas has gravity lapse, and gravity lapse, like, it has so many uses. Like, you can follow up after the mosh pit to keep somebody stunned and like prolong the duration of mosh pit by 1 second basically and allow your team to kill them. You can, like, when somebody is chasing you and you play Keltas, you can gravity lapse them and your whole team bursts them down. You can do kind of the same as Jaina because she has the damage, but they won't be stunned, which means they can fight back. And when Keltas catches you in gravity lapse and like you are the only person chasing him, like as Illidan, as Tracers, those guys, you will die. So that's basically. Look at that! Look at that! Good job, team! Good job, team! I should have actually exited my ice block immediately after I dodged some of the damage from the fort, but man, it was cool. It was cool. Like, that's where Jaina is better than Keltas. Like, that's the only thing that's, in my opinion, makes Jaina better than Keltas. Ring of Frost. He has Phoenix, and Phoenix does a lot of sustained damage, which is really nice. But Jaina can turn around. Like, she can, I don't know, it's like. But at the same time, Keltas can do that with his gravity lapse. So it kind of equals them, like, it equalizes them. It's definitely not making Jaina better than Keltas, because Keltas doesn't have to spend a huge heroic cooldown to turn around a fight. He just needs to press his trait and then just do damage, like just press his E button, you know? Whereas Jaina needs to burn a 80-second cooldown to do some huge damage in a human fight, you know? So yeah, I would say that still Keltas is better, like, without a doubt. Even with the buffs to damage, it's not enough. Keltas just does more and spends less. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Actually, Greymane can kill me here if I'm not careful, like this. Oh, and I missed my Cone of Cold because Greymane dashed through me, so I missed the hitbox of Greymane like just by 1 pixel because he was slightly behind me, but we won the game. So, I mean, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.